All right. Hi everybody, hope you're all doing well and blessed. I haven't seen you in a while, so I thought I'll shoot you a video for tomorrow, or if you're watching it today's online video. So we're looking at a 13-minute AMRAP for today. Okay, let's get going. You're going to perform 5 rounds of strict Cindy. 1 round of strict Cindy is 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 air squats. That is 1 round of Cindy. Now you're going to do 5 of those before you move on to your second piece, which is 35 double dumbbell front squats. Now, that means you take 2 dumbbells, you'll rack them up here, or pop them on your traps if you want, and you perform 35 of these. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a leg day. Once you've completed 35 double dumbbell front squats, what's left of the 13-minute or the remainder of the time, you will complete as many rounds of strict Cindy again. Okay, so your score will be your total amount of strict Cindy's you do. Please take note, we're not counting the 5 you did in the beginning. We're counting the maximum amount of Cindy's you did after you completed the second piece of the AMRAP, the 35 double dumbbell front squats. Okay, so basically you're warming up with 5 rounds of strict Cindy. You get smashed with 35 double dumbbell front squats, and then the actual AMRAP starts. Max rounds of strict Cindy. Okay, so it's a lot of squats, a lot of push-ups, a lot of pull-ups, and then of course some heavy dumbbell front squats. Okay, now if you can't do pull-ups, you can do bent over rows. Okay, if you have a rower, I know there's some of you that might have rowers. Let's take our 5 pull-ups and let's substitute it with 7 calories on the rower. Okay, you'll still do your 10 push-ups and your 15 air squats, but let's do 7 calories on the rower if you have a rower. If it's bent over row, your repetitions will change from 5 pull-ups to 10 bent over rows. So if you're doing Cindy with a rower, it's 7 calories on the rower, 10 push-ups on your knees, 15 air squats. If you're doing Cindy with a dumbbell row, it's 10 dumbbell rows, 10 push-ups, and 15 air squats. Remember guys, you're doing 5 rounds of Cindy, then 35 double dumbbell front squats, then max effort Cindy. That's your score. Okay, so for the body armor, we're going to do 3 sets of max effort single arm Arnold presses. Now, I'll show you what the Arnold press is quickly, and then we'll just go into some detail. On my knee, arm up, pressing down, bring the elbow or the palm facing inwards, open up the shoulder, press again. So what makes the Arnold press different from other presses is the fact that you're on your knee. The reason why we're on our knee, because we really want to tuck in our midline and get good stabilization of the midline. So the pelvis, we want it tucked in. Whilst we got the pelvis tucked in, we're going to increase the range of motion. The shoulder press is a full extension to just below parallel, but with the Arnold press, we are internally rotating the shoulder and then externally, and then fully extending the arm. So we have a midline motive, or a midline target, and double range of motion target. Now you will do it like this. You'll do as many of these Arnold presses as possible with good form and technique. So get a rather heavy weight and do as many as you can. When I say many, don't do 30 or 40, because then obviously your weight's too light. Do a few presses at the beginning, do a couple of presses, a couple of push-ups, get your shoulders warm, and then practice 1 set on every arm. If the weights Do 5 reps every arm, and I want you to do an assessment of what the weight's like. If the 5 reps are super easy and you have a heavier weight, then grab a heavier weight, okay? Then you're going to start. You shouldn't do more than 10 or 15 reps. I think if you do more than 10 or 15 reps, your weight's too light. Unless it's a very heavy weight and you just got a lot of endurance in your arm, then it's okay. But you're going to try and do, let's say, 11 or 12 or 13 reps on your left side, then go to your other side. Do 10, 11 or 12 reps on that side. Then I want you to take 2 minutes rest, 2 full minutes. You're going to repeat this again, and this time I want you to aim for the same amount of reps on your left arm and the same amount of reps on your right arm. If you don't get the same amount of reps, usually it's the case, then just chill, swap arms and go. 2 minutes rest again, and we'll do this a third time. Okay, so you've got 2 workouts tomorrow. You've got quite a nasty little AMRAP that's got a lot of squats, some pull-ups and push-ups, and then you've got an awesome body armor, which is an Arnold press. Guys, have a look where it says prep notes. Check out the little video links of the Arnold press. There's a nice video links of, I think it's Mike Philly from Functional Bodybuilding. Have a look at it. There is an online class at 5:15 Monday afternoon, so join in. Make sure you're there 10 minutes early, and otherwise I'll see you guys around. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you again on Tuesday night for Wednesday's online workout of the day. Ciao.